Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome to my YouTube live session, Talent Traders, and myself Bala here. And anyone who joined on this live session, can you please let me know my voice and video clear? Can you please let me know my voice and video clear? Trading Nawabs, very good morning. Thanks for joining here in this live session. I think you are new to my channel and welcome you to my channel. If you have any questions or doubt, you just ping me here in the chat box. In this live session, we are going to try to find out some opportunities based on our Google Sheet scanner and also by candle pattern which we can focus. And even yesterday, you find the Bank Nifty. That was such a great move. How many of them are holding? So it may be a good profit. And if you have any doubts and questions, you can ping me here in the chat box. And one more thing, so today is the nearby closing of this month. Okay, so most of the trades which is going to be positional trades. So based on our strategy, and we have to exit the trade from Vinod Kumar Silvam. Very good morning. Thank you for joining here in this live session. Okay, today pre-open session, Jagadish Mati. I think so many of them are new to my channel. Thanks for joining us new. Okay, your stock option calls are awesome. In jackpot profit, I am planning to Google Sheet in advance option strategy course also. Thank you for your update. And I'm not providing any calls. It's about analysis and also by this scanner. Okay, so I'm not providing you any calls here to buy or sell or hold. Okay, so whatever the thing which we are using for a scanners and screeners to find out a trade opportunity, I just used my scanners and screeners which I am using for finding the stock opportunity. Maybe some stocks work better, some of the stocks may trigger our stop loss also. But before taking the trades, you need to analyze whether the risk is suitable to you and you are going to take a trade or not. That you can decide. Very good morning, Rajesh Shekhar. Thanks for joining here. Yesterday is a moving higher. And now you look at this 178 point gap down opening in Nifty. What's going to be happen in Nifty? Almost 178 point it's showing you right now. Yesterday is a big bullish candle. And maybe it is going to be start around here. 800. Compared to the previous day, lower level. The previous day below, previous day open. Okay, let me check if any opportunity which we find out, whatever the trades which you are going to focus on based on positional. So that should be in only for today. So next week, if you wish to take a trade, you have to pay higher margin for the each and every trade. Even though if you are buying a options worth of 10,000 or 15,000, you need to pay around 18 to 80,000 plus 1 lakh, such approximate margin which required to do the trade. If you have a high margin, you can participate in non-physical delivery time, or else you should stay away from stock options because higher margin required and also low liquidity because retail traders may not be participate in the trade. Only ATM, OTM options having normal margin, so it doesn't give you the better. So it's going to be start in 1 minute. Market. We are waiting for an opportunity. And most of the trades and yesterday Polycap. So I think Rajshekhar, yesterday we were discussing about one stock I forgot now. So Polycap. Day before yesterday it's closed around 500 plus. Now it is 800 yesterday. Okay, today it started with good. And 90 points down in Nifty and Bank Nifty almost 72 points down at this moment. Sir, can you explain how to use the Google Sheet, how to follow? Sir, already we have a how to use the Google Sheet. We have a content which I made. It's about 97 rupees. Once you can complete, and if you wish to take that, so you can go further. Or else, if you are not able to, because it is not the tool which is developed for you only. Okay, so this tool which I am developing for my advanced option strategy, I try to find some trade opportunity based on my advanced option strategy. Okay, so and someone who can use this sheet their own strategy also. Okay, so if they are using some strategy along with their own, so they can use that strategy for a, they have pre-owned strategy, right? So that also they can use. Okay, so if you watch that, and if you get some idea, then you can go for a purchase for a monthly. And here you can see the direct link which I'm sharing you is about how to use the Google Sheet. It's a 97 rupees, because I'm not interested to give you free. If I'm given you free, that should not be available. People don't respect that. Okay, so Nifty started with previous day open, and Bank Nifty is now turns positive. So different things, so something is happening. Nifty 90 point, Bank Nifty 47 positive. Nifty 90 negative, Bank Nifty 47, and we have to wait for it for the further updates. If you get any updates, any stock. So be soft. These are all the things which I am normally going to take after 9:30. So after 9:30, if you find out any good breakout opportunities, we can go for, and that should be the fresh breakout. And also most of the stocks, it's nearing to that premium decay, because we are having only 4 days. Okay. So 109 points negative in Nifty, but Bank Nifty is around 54 points positive. So we have to wait. This is what another one more strategy which we are testing. What about SRF? Where it is SRF? I think it's a always low liquid one, first of all. SRF. And also last few days it's not a big changes. So SRF at this moment it's very flat right now on daily time frame. You can see it is ranging now. Maybe at the bottom, so if you find any reversal, so maybe we can go for. And some other stocks which I'm tracking. SRF August future. SRF August future, na? Okay, so that I'm going to show you one interesting thing. Only few stocks. Okay, it's quite liquid. SRF current contract having 12,000 volume. We are talking about August contract 5,000. So volume is more than 50% down. And look at for options SRF. The current price of SRF is around 2,200. I will take a round number 2,200 call option. Currently trading around 61, 63, and most volume is good on July contract. Okay, if you are going for the same strike price, you find out there is no trade on the same strike price 2,200. It's a ATM option. The current month contract, the low volume, it is trading. But if you're focusing in the next month option, it is not a traded, and also it is having very huge gap between the buyers and sellers. That's the reasons. Only few stocks, like only quality stocks, having trading and a good volume in the current month. If you want to futures, maybe you can take on positional basis. Sometimes that futures also having liquidity issue. Okay, here 236 1 rupee gap. Here 3 rupees gap. Can you able to find out? Maybe a positional or holding basis you can buy, but intraday, so that you need to pay 3 rupees gap. Okay, in July contract 1 rupee is the gap. 1 rupee, 2 rupee. And liquidity is very low if you are focusing the next month contracts. Only few stocks like ICICI, Axis, Reliance that can be traded in next 3 months contract with a liquid. Okay, but most of the time it is not traded. Almost Banknifty is 44,000, 46,200. Let me go for if we are going to focus Banknifty 46,500. That should be the put option strike price. And again, it continues the down. Call option 45,900. Call again, it continues. Yesterday high also broken, and it was trading in the top. So let me add any opportunity in 15 minutes. It's a huge rejection. It is almost 89, 90, 100 point positive in Bank Nifty. The previous high is around 522, that already broken and moving higher. And it is a monthly expiry. We have to wait for this monthly expiry to get more. And 521, 543. So let me wait. It will give you the opportunity. What's happening here? TCS, Hero MotoCorp, Tata Power. These are all the stocks, and lot of stocks which triggers may not be active on weekly. Polycap 695, yesterday 800, Kodak Bank that went higher, ITC that is also moving good. The weekly opportunity 475, monthly opportunity 455. So both I think 3 times it gives you a better target in ITC. And ICICI Bank 960 call option. Yeah, thank you. Welcome. Okay, so Polycab, Kodak, ITC is given you good, and L&T in the beginning of this month, around the third, fourth, it given you, and ICICI Bank also given you the opportunity. L&T, Canara Bank yesterday, day before yesterday. Sun Pharma now it has came to the scan of 1080. Already monthly positional, it already achieved on target. And STFC, AMC that gives you better trade yesterday. Such a big movement. And McDowell. No, STFC Bank, it's under news. We are ignored it because this is the stock which triggers our stop loss the beginning of this month. In this tower, it's not moving yet and again returned back. Maybe in today's closing, you can exit if you are holding. Okay, it doesn't move when it went higher and then returned back. In the daily chart, it was in the top, but it is inside between this particular candle. This day, the option went up to 12 rupees, right? 165. And market was last 2 days, it was inside between the previous day, and the time decay would be very fast because we are nearing to that expiry. No need to worry about it. If any options, this is what the last day of our positional trading, because next week onwards physical delivery will start. If you are a hope, you can wait for it. Sorry, it's about in this mark, right? Sorry, in this tower. Yeah, sorry, I didn't. Okay, so this is what a high, and after that it is moving, and it is also be there in the inside between this particular candle only. But here it is some rejection, but it is given you such a good breakout. I think in the range it given you some breakouts, but we need to keep a stop loss below only this level of 160. That is what a breakdown level. But if we are doing with the options, maybe the time decay and premium decay would be very fast. Okay, better today to wait for an end of the day. So if you get any opportunity, you can exit out or you can exit from the trades. This option Bank Nifty is moving almost very fast. We try to find around, this is what yesterday's high around 520, but it doesn't give you the opportunity. It was moving higher and higher. Okay, look at this. Nifty almost is at 105. Is that now down? Okay, after 9:30 we can try to find a new opportunity. HDFC AMC is not a new one. It is already yesterday entered and target. McDowell BPCL also be the targeted trade. 380 call option. Sorry, in the weekly 380 BPCL around 11.8. Okay, so Havels, Sriram Finance, BHCL. If any new, maybe an intraday purpose you can use for it. Or else if you want to find any opportunity, look at the top stocks, either monthly or a weekly. Polycab is the top one. And finally, State Bank 575 call option. Yesterday we were discussing about 30, 36, and that was a stop which is triggers our target after a long back. State Bank of India 575 call option. Now 40 plus that got our target, but it was triggered in the beginning of this month, around 6th or 5th of the month. Almost 17 days later, it achieved the target. TC, but it already triggered LNT. Okay, so the polycap. So let me look at this. The stock which is trading in the top is a polycap. Is there any opportunity? Look at this. It was started with 4 consecutive higher candle. Now it is started with gap down. Okay, maybe the premium. So that is the reason yesterday the premium is at almost 800 rupees. Now the premium is 600. As of now, it is moving down. I seen this stock is in the top. Maybe positive move. I can expect what is the current price 4,600, but we are talking about 3,900 call option. 4,600 call option. So almost it went higher to 174 yesterday. Now it is trading somewhere around 103. Maybe if you are going to use for a camera levels, is there any opportunity for a reversal? It should be a in 15 minutes it should be moving lower. In the same time, we can check the put option also because market it moves down, gap down. Will it just continue that level? And look at this. This option is not a liquid. Even 5 minutes, we don't get a data. Okay. I think it's a very narrow range and we don't have a good liquidity too on this. Maybe we can check it. Maybe opportunity and the stock has started negative. Look at this. Maybe a put side if you want. This is what I call it may breaking the low. So let me check that. Polycap 4600. So this is about 97. Volume is also looks good. Maybe a trend change at the highest level due to the gap down opening. Already it moved almost 129 at the highest level. The same time I'm just looking for a call option 103 and it has made a low of 93. Be in this call option if you find any good breakout opportunity then you can go. What's happening here in the Bank Nifty? Kotak Bank yesterday's entry SBIN now it is moving good and this week also in LNT maybe don't seen maybe gap up entry ITC Sun Pharma. I think these are 15 minutes before 15 minutes trigger and NTPC that is the previous trigger now it is moving higher and BPCL that has also gone. So here if you find that these are all the trades with this week we got it and we need to improvise this particular system. So if you get an improve and we can get a lot of opportunity from this. Okay, Reliance Infosys. Reliance, what's happening here in the put side? I think the stock is in some news, and yesterday it's going to give you some merger, right? Demerger. So leave it the stock, and we can track the stock for next week, sorry, next month. And HDFC Life 670, almost 18. Let me check whether it is a first time breakout or a fresh breakout. HDFC Live 670 put option. HDFC Live 670 put option. And you need to check it is not a first time breakout. Already it broken and it moves higher. Maybe around here 17.95. Here maybe the breakout and it went up to already 25. It is not a fresh breakout. Most of the stock doesn't give you the fresh breakout. Tata Communication around 1620. This is also not a fresh breakout. Okay, what's happening here? In the past 15 minutes, a huge range on Bank Nifty, 49,000, 45,900 call. So it is entirely different. The Nifty is negative almost 100 point, Bank Nifty is almost 135 point positive. So we have to wait for get a clear confirmations. So the stocks today's gap. Yes, some good opportunities which we find out this week also, weekly positional. What's happening on Axis Bank 960 call option, which came in the weekly basis around 31 rupees. Axis Bank 960, that should be the call. Yeah, already in the first 15 minutes, that given a 30 is the high and maybe 31.1 is the highest level. With the stop already broken. Okay, so 31.1. So let me check this whether it's going to and focusing for an intraday only, not for a positional. What is happening on Zydus Life 600 call option? Previously it was on a put side. Here any opportunity? I think it wasn't recovered from this low. It started moving high. The previous high is somewhere around 20.3. I mean our entry point this one 21.1. So this is also one more good intraday opportunity. We try to find if it is given you the breakout. BPCL previous entry, India Mart, it's not a liquid one, Cipla, don't want to Serum Finance, 1780. Aha. 71 is the closing price. Our entry point is 80. In such a huge move, previously 75. So maybe this is also a fresh breakout. And one more thing from 34, it went up to 73. Maybe some gap up. But our entry point is so far higher. It's not at this current point. So our entry is near about 80 plus. And better to avoid. So it was a huge gap up. Bank Nifty also suddenly the premium which came down. And is there any opportunities on the put option? It is forming a first 15 minutes very big candle. In the 5 minutes, not too good. And if you find any reversal at the bottom, so we can try for Bank Nifty too. So then down Bank Nifty premium is came to that same level around 500 497. Maybe it started moving down. Yes, started moving down. Maybe this opportunity it moves higher from 470 515. Something is Bank Nifty turns negative. So almost 170 points, which I seen so positive. Now everything is turns negative. But we don't get any clear confirmation at the lower level. If we get any clear confirmation at the lower level, so we can go for. But right now we don't get any clear confirmations. Maybe better we should wait for it. Okay, it's good. HDFC Bank, that is also be under news, so just don't want to take that HDFC Bank. Simply avoid HDFC right now. So Can Bank would be in the top again today. So yesterday 13.3 in the Canara Bank, and Bank Nifty turns negative now in high volatile 330. I think yesterday was in around 15 today also. Yesterday it went up to 18.25, and again now it is moving at 13.2 is our entry point, but doesn't give you a little higher than our entry. So maybe here you can focus. Polycap, Kotak Bank, SBI. SBI moves to 40, now it is 35. We already done our target. Infosys in the downside 1420. Okay. Reliance also be downside, so don't want to focus this. And ABP, yeah, few day, 2 days back ABP which you are discussing on my channel, and now it is moving down. TCS, VDL. Okay, some of the stocks which we have focused. Ashok Leyland. Ashok Leyland, what's happening? It's moving higher. Yes, yesterday it moved. That level we are expecting a reversal, and it was not happening. Okay. In ABB, that yesterday moved very big down, and today it was very flat. The Infosys, it went higher, and we find a. So here is the boat yesterday we discussing. In the spinning top at the top level, we are expecting the shooting star. It doesn't give you maybe any news on it. Infosys previous close is 1449, 13. Is there any? You need to check it. And one more stock, TVS Motor. Still on the same price only. It's not a given such a big move. And whatever the premium which gained in the Banknifty, that can be very quick. Down in the first 15 minutes, okay, it's a better move. But after the second 15 minutes, it was a negative. Maybe at this area 435. Maybe the rejection. So we are doing a positional trade, so not to take each and every time so trade. So we have to wait for a better opportunity, and don't want to try daily trades. One or two stocks is good enough. On monthly basis, even 3 to 4 stocks is good enough to trade. So not to focus all the stocks, only liquid and quality stocks is always better. And right now, Asian Paint, Sun Pharma, Grasim, which is on a weekly. So this is the last day of this week. And if you are taken any position, so you can't able to hold it, and the next week physical delivery and high margin, that would be high margin required. First of all, for this trade, high margin which is required. And Asian Paint, then the new breakout opportunity also, if you're finding any new breakout, and you should focus only for a intraday opportunities. Look at this, VADL will came into the list 9.9, which should be a 285 put option. In Container Corporation, yeah, Concar 690. It's happening. They're expecting hammer candle to reverse back. Shooting star, right? Yesterday. Yeah, I think it started moving down from 682. That should be 704. Concar Container Corporation is the shooting star candle at highest level. Now it is today is moving down, and 26 is our entry point. Currently it is trading 20. So maybe a slight liquidity issue on the stock. I think Stiram Finance, which triggers any risky trigger. So that is what a fresh breakout, and where it is Stiram Finance, where we find out. And Stiram Finance monthly or weekly. We've seen Stiram Finance. Yeah, 1740 is the strike price. 1780. They may be a weekly. And we've seen that is a fresh breakout, and I can't able to find out the stock here. Yeah, 1780, 81. Now it is moving where it is. Yeah, 80.70, and currently now it is almost 81. So that we have already added, and maybe a quick scalping at this point or 81, so maybe a opportunity. So let me track for a quick scalping only, so not for a positional. In positional holding, so we don't have a time. So maybe intraday, and where we can keep a stop loss. Let me check with our Camarilla levels. Is there any opportunity? It is already greater than about to a level. The whatever the support and resistance level, it has already broken. Maybe R4 or greater than R4, even R5, even R6 also. Again the top level, so maybe a breakout only around 80 level, and I risk a trade only because it is almost higher. It is 81. That should be the breakout. Okay, so maybe quick scalping that we can try. What should be the lot size? Lot size is somewhere around 600 rupees. Banknifty totally turns negative now almost. That premium 514, but we don't get it any reversal, and there also be newer opportunity. It is 80 level, maybe a fresh opportunity on Sriram Finance. And if you have any questions or doubts, this you just ping me here in the chat box. If you have any questions or doubt, also you just ping me here in the chat box. Something is moving up and down. TCS 3,500. What's happening in IT stocks? Mostly gap down. Maybe most of the IT stock which gap down. We've seen Infosys also, we discussed about few days back. But this shooting star, the low is not broken, but it doesn't give you the opportunity. From 80, now 82. That may be a slight upside. Because this ABB now 187, not a liquid one, but it was Infosys 5282, Reliance, TCS, VDL. VDL is about 9.9, should be the entry point. Now after that reaching nearby 20,000 in Nifty, now it is almost moving downward. So nearing to that 20, but not reached, and it was down from that level. 917 is the previous close. 19,970. Asian Paint, Grasim, MPS is already previous rates. Glenmark, ICICI Bank, Federal Bank is about previous rate, and it went up to 10 plus, now it is around 6.9. This one around 82, now it is trading on the same price, 81.6. Maybe a quick scalping, will exit very quick. Polycab 675 may not be traded. What's happening on Polycab? And it was a gap down, and it is continuous. Yeah, it's about a daily. huge move and rejection, and now it was a red candle where it started from 3,900 and it went up to 4,000, 1,000 points near about movement. Bank Nifty is struggling at this point at the lower level. Initially, it was huge rejection at the top, and also bottom also just started rejecting. Let me wait. But the stocks, Sri Ram Finance, Grasim. Now, it is most of the time which we are taking any trade by using our method right now. It's about only one day today only, because we are nearing to that expiry and also nearing to that weekend. So this is the last day of this week. So next week the data will be changed for a next week opportunity, but next week we can't able to do a maximum trade because of physical delivery. Only a trade, so maybe you can focus with intraday. Next week if you are planning, so OTM options you have to focus. Sun TV not a today's trade, sir. It has already given you the entry previously, and it was already achieved our target also, Sun TV. And it was a world trade that got triggered our target to Sun TV. Okay, Sun TV where it is the top list, maybe nearing to that entry. So Sun TV where here Sun TV 440 call option. Maybe the premium is not traded. That is why the option will not be available. Even IDFC also not traded. IDFC also we got an entry this week. RBL we got an entry. So these are all the stocks achieving the target but not in the list. Why? Because of it is not active today. Okay, so let me show you that Sun TV 440. 440 call option. Currently it is 83 rupees. But it was not traded. It is not traded at this moment, but the premium of this particular stock, you can see 85 is the buyer. Okay, 91 is the seller. The last traded is 78. This is not active today. You can see the volume of the day is 0. That means no trade which is happening on this. And the last trade also which is happening by yesterday. But as a positional trade, if you are holding the position, okay, so you can easily exit with 81, or even you can calculate the intrinsic value of that particular option and you can place the order. There is a chances to take a trade very easily. What is the like intrinsic value of this current price? The strike price is 440, almost 86 rupees, 86 to 87 rupees if you are placing the orders, that can be possibly executed. Or if you want to exit at directly at around 81.7, that is also be possible. It has already achieved our target. So look at this IDFC 104. So look at this current price is 8.3 and 9.4. The buyers and sellers 1 rupee gap. Already the stock from 5.8 it achieved our target, and last trade price is yesterday. Today the option is not active. Maybe if you want to focus on TV today, is there any other opportunity? It is already moved, and today also it started moving higher. So if you are watching that based on Camarilla, so it has broken the R4, now it has started moving. In daily time frame it is keep on moving higher and it breaks the high. So we have the opportunity on Sun TV previously that achieved our target, and even weekly also we find that one. Weekly strike price is entirely different. Sun TV 495 call option 26. Sun TV 495 call option 26. Now it is almost 2030. Yeah, I think a weekly strike price right now it is active. Maybe not a good volume, so let me check that. No, still it is 32 to 39. The trade which is not happening today, it is a yesterday's trade. Maybe the liquidity issue, right? So while if you are doing an option trade, you need to focus the liquid stocks. If the stock doesn't have a liquidity, so the option trade is the riskier on that particular option. So because of, and you can't able to exit if you want to exit, or you can't able to enter into the trade at your desired price. Okay. So that is the main reason. What's happening? Stiram suddenly moves down from 80. This is what the risk which involved. 80 to 612 points it moves down, and now it is on the week monthly R4 levels. This chart, that's the highest level. So that is the reason if you have any stock which moves very big in the first 15 minutes, maybe a news based. You can track this is what a breakout, and it was given you the breakout and it was moving down. So if your positionally taken, so positionally we can't be able to hold it. Whatever the minimum target which you have to 5,000, the same risk we can maintain. India Mart SBI Polycap. So that is the reason the nearby expiry or end of this expiry, uh, weekly closing. So we are very careful, and liquidity is very important if you are doing option trading. If you have any questions or a doubt also, you can ping me here in the chat box. We'll be getting more details. The Bank Nifty only highly volatile up and down. Nifty is very flat by the opening itself. What is the premium which is started? That much of negative it is trading right now. But Bank Nifty suddenly moves 200 point and then returned back again. Now it is trading on the level 46 200. Both the strike price which you are selecting for a Bank Nifty 497. And there is a first negative, second a positive, third negative, and this option positive something in 15 minutes time frame. We'll wait for an, and if you find any good opportunity we can go for. Maybe the breakout trades and the positive breakouts which is happening after 10:30 11 o'clock, we got some good move on the recent days. Even though this month market is moving almost to the all-time high, in the but stocks are not performing well. So very small move only few stocks, except a few. So most of the mid cap stocks not moving very fast. Now again Bank Nifty 73 point positive, Nifty slightly started recovering back. Any opportunity, any reversal, if you find out in this option, that should be a better one. I think that has started. Okay, this was trading in between. Initially, this the third candle rejection at that level, top level R4. Now again started moving upside. This strike price. From R4, there is a huge change. It's a reversal. With a fake breakout or a failure breakout. Most of the option premium is not that active. But even the polycap, so these are all the stocks which is moving higher. In Asia Motor, Overgrade, input side. Almost both the premiums are same 500 level. And any reversal, then we can find. Any other doubts and questions also, you can just ping me here in the chat box. This particular strike price 46,500 put option inside between R3 and S3. 747, 635, 299, 415. Question trade is maximum we are holding for a 1 month because we are doing for a maximum time frame is a 1 month. Maybe as per our concept, which we can go for 3 days, 4 days, or maximum 10 days. But in this case, State Bank had taken a 15 days plus. But it like that. It depends on the market, and it's a maximum holding period is about 1 month. Minimum holding period is about 1 day. If any stock which triggers and triggers your target the same day or triggers your stop loss on the same day, it's about minimum. Maximum time frame is about 1 month. So up to the expiry. Because it's a positional, we don't know when it is going to be moved. MPS is it's a new one. And call Paul In the first week itself, it triggers target. SBIN again back 40. What's happening? SBIN 575. 575. Initially it moves on 39.8 and it moves up to 43. Okay. Mothers and Sumi after a long time back. So initially it was given your entry. After that it is liquid, not traded. So now it is 10 rupees, 7.2. Mothers in HDFC, AMC. That okay. Gale, same price. Petrol Bank moves. Bajaj Finance, India Mart. India Mart is not liquid, but it is also moving well. So these are all the weekly opportunity, and Ashok Leyland 165 moves higher. So don't want to excite. And it was same price 17.8, and after moves small, and then it is in the same price. City Union Bank is there in Google Sheet where it is. City Union Bank. Where it is? Can you please mention? City Union Bank. I can't find that. Yeah, 125. So far, hobby. It's not the right one. Here in this point, this is what a temporary file. So don't go for it. It is under testing basis. I'm just doing some analysis for a quick scalping entries by using this method. So I just trying to understand this concept, and I'm back testing this concept if it is works, and it should be another breakthrough, and we can use our entries. We can take entries even earlier, but the risk, the one important thing is it has given you the entry most of the time in the first 15 minutes itself. So mostly we are not trying to take a trades in the first 15 minutes, but it will be giving you some opportunities. Look at the ICH potential, Infosys, and ABV yesterday, and sale. So very small target and small stop loss. That it will be a better also, right? So that I'm just checking it on it. Once it is working, completed. So we have to try to test the testing basis. Once it is done, so we can get some good opportunities on this. Okay, that's my logic. In weekly City Union Bank, I'm not able to find it, sir. Is it going up? I'm not finding. City Union Bank has moved higher by opening just now. It started positive. I think it is also broken the R4. And now it is moving to 133. Weekly sheet. I think it's not active. It is still moving higher. Yeah, City Union Bank is going up only. I think that that is also the camera levels also working better. That was broken the R4. That moving to the top. Gaurav, very good morning. Thanks for joining. It is near to closing hours. Yeah, tell me, sir. Very good morning, Gaurav. Is there any questions or doubt? TC MPS is moving like a rocket. Okay. TC already three times we got entry this month, monthly positional, weekly positional. Sun Pharma also slightly moving, not a very fast. But ITC we got a 3-4 opportunities this month. That is a good opportunities. And MPSS it's also moving well. And ITC and one more stock which we got it is around the Canara Bank. So was keep on moving higher. And that is a RBL Bank. That is also giving us such a good result on this month. And Federal Bank again it came to the same price. Look at this Federal Bank. It's not a new entry. It's a old entry. Federal Bank 129 call. That's what our weekly strike price. It already moved yesterday is near about 10 rupees. Our entry price which you find our 6.1. So at this point it went higher and again came to the same price of 6.1. But we don't want to take because we don't have a time to hold it. In this one temporary, so we can try to focus some of the opportunity. And if it is giving you some opportunity tomorrow, sorry, Monday onwards, we'll try to test it. So in this base, you can see almost 26 stocks were target. But from this, most of the stocks which was triggered in the gap of only few stocks, we got it. But if you're filtering out a few stocks, yeah, City Union Bank in this case, it is already triggered 127.5 in this case. Okay, it's not maybe today, 127.5 City Union Bank, entry is 3.5. I think you are asking you this much. And 3.5 maybe here around the 17th. It triggered and after 3.56 rupees again came to 3.8 level. Now today is 6.6. There should be an opportunity which we can find out quick entries or earlier entries for a breakout trades. If you wish to join the classes, the recording classes also available, one-to-one classes also available. You can plan which one you are going to take and either recorded or one-to-one. And you can plan for it. So the recorded content which is available on our website link which is shown here, and the description also you can find it, or I can share you here and I can ping on the pin comment. So this is one link. So where you can click the link and you will be getting the details of this website, and you can go to the courses. You will finding out what are the courses available. So if you wish, you can take any course, and this is what our advanced option strategy course and recorded, and one-to-one classes also available, one-to-one. So with the Zoom meeting, so we can connect together and we will complete the sessions. Okay, one by one. I hope this may be another useful session, and improving that temporary sheet that may be going to give you some better opportunities. Okay, this may be a helping session. So I think I'm thanking you to joining the session. And still, if you are not hit the like button, just hit the like button to this video. Very few likes. Okay, just click the like button and trigger the like button now. So maybe Monday onwards we can do some other new things on this channel, and we'll be getting some good opportunities. Thank you for liking, and thank you so much, and thank you. This may be helping you to the session. So some of the ideas you got it from this sheet, and this is what a sheet which you are going to use for a monthly positional, okay, and weekly positional too. So thank you for watching, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. And thank you so much for this live session, and we'll meet on Monday on the live. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this, and if you are new, kindly subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you so much.